Okay, we're back, and we're still, social distancing because lots of us still haven't gotten, the complete second dose, et cetera, and I want to do something that I'm very big on, and that is the proper way to open up a bottle of champagne. And this is a rosé champagne. I'm going to talk about the champagne a little bit as I open it. There's a tab. You see how beautifully that goes. This is what they call the key, and it holds down, the reason they call it a key is because it holds down something very dangerous, which is the cork that's being pushed up by all this pressure. And at this point, you always keep your hand on top of the cork. And here's the other thing that people make a mistake. They shake it, they try to launch it with their thumb. No, none of that. What you do is hold the cork and turn the bottle.
That's fragile.
And that's the way you properly open up a bottle of champagne. And this is a rosé. It's the first course.
It's the first course. And also you could actually use it for all the courses if you so wish, because it's so much lighter, than red wine. And, 4 cups. 4 cups during the Seder is a lot of wine.
And it's also even lighter in alcohol. It's only 12%.
Also, this is rosé. It's 100% Pinot Noir. A lot of people have the minhag, the custom to only drink red wine for the 4 cups.
So this
of
is
the
a red
Seder.
grape.
And rosé qualifies as red in this particular case. And also, there are a lot of people who have the custom to not use mevushal wine when they can for the 4 cups. And this champagne is one of the few champagnes that are not mevushal.
Is that right?
Yeah. Champagne is used for celebrations. And what greater celebration than the deliverance of the Jewish people from Egypt?
Freedom! L'chaim to freedom. This is Generation 8. It's 2016. It's been aged in oak for more than 3 years. Okay? And let me pour you some. And I like this wine for the second coast because the second coast goes into your meal.
And this is such a tremendous wine. The aromas that come out of it, it's incredible. You get a little bit of the tobacco that comes from the aging in the oak barrels. You get black fruit. You can just see by the color and by the smell, it's a big wine. Everything about a wine is balanced. If a wine is balanced, whether it will have 15% alcohol or 12.5% alcohol, you're not supposed to taste the alcohol. The alcohol has to be blended into the wine in balance with the other elements, acidity, fruit, concentration, etc. And this is a perfect example. Here you have 14%, which is a very respectable level of alcohol, but it's not hot. There's no heat on this wine. It's very, very balanced. It's velvety. It's so rich. This is amazing wine.
Really well balanced in tannins, in fruit, in alcohol, in flavors, in richness, and they've really achieved that with the Generation 8.
Okay, so next wine, Flamme Noble. What a great name for this wine. One of the very best Israeli wines. Jay?
Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's black. It's not even red. Oh, yeah. It's black. Oh my gosh.
Flamme used to source at least some of their fruit from the Upper Galilee. And I believe that with the 2016 or 2017 vintage, they moved all the province, all the sourcing of their fruit from the Judean Hills, where the winery is actually located.
What is the alcohol on this?
It's 14.5.
14.5. Mm-hmm. And also, like we said about the Herzog, it's not hot, but it's got more tannins. I think it's got more tannins, or at least more stronger tannins, which it would indicate to me that even though it's tasting delicious right now, it's got a lot more years to go.
Yeah. This is a wine that's going to age for a while. And you're right, there's more tannins because there's 13% Petit Verdot, and Petit Verdot is one of those grape varieties that have a lot of tannins to wine. They're used to strengthen the color and the structure of the wine.
Beautiful. Amazing! And one of my favorite families, Daniela and Maria from Tierra de Seta. This is a medium-bodied wine, rich and flavorful, but certainly a lot less rich and overwhelming than the first two second glasses that we had. This is a medium-bodied wine. It's called Tierra de Sette Chianti Classico. It's the Reserva 2015. Let me give you some. It's 100%. Tell us what the grape is.
Sangiovese.
Sangiovese. Oh, this is more earthy in aroma, right?
Earthy and like savory. You get like something that like a little bit like soy sauce, roasted mushrooms.
Right. Yeah. So you really smell the dirt. Mm-hmm. You really smell the dirt. You can feel the tannins on your gums, but you have the fruit, which is quite delicious.
Mm-hmm. And high acidity has tremendous structure also. That's also a wine that's going to go for a while.
And
it's
even
6
though
years old.
It's what?
It's 6 years old.
It's already 6 years old, and it's going to go for a while.
Yeah.
Wow. This is quite a delicious wine. Thank you so much. These are really great 4 wines to have for the Seder. There's so many others that we couldn't do on our Swirl. If you're going away for Pesach, have it shipped to your location wherever you're going away for Pesach. There's lots of great stuff, lots of great things. And we're going to come back with some more wines for Pesach that are 100%, of course, acceptable and kosher for Pesach, but that may be a little bit more accessible. So stay tuned for our next Swirl.
Stay tuned because there are many meals and a lot of wine to drink.